Welcome to Security Check. Today we have the last round of our weekly tournament that was held like a couple of weeks back. And here we have two Meta Titans, Royal Knights versus Galaxy, Toolbox, I guess.
Yeah.
And
so much BT21.
Couple of cards? None?
I think there is none.
Who needs BT21?
I would have played one of Promo Galantman, but I didn't own any at this point. Remember to like and subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, go and check out Card Trader for some good deals and use our link down in the description and our code SECURITY5 to get 5% off your first order. And thank you for everyone who has used them, or used it, them. Here we see some normal Galaxy stuff happening.
Does it get only one of those cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it gets one of each or something, right?
Yeah, one Night Fang and...
Light Fang and one Night Claw.
Thank you. I've been playing the deck tons, but I can't remember the traits.
And then they can evolve. They don't evolve.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice. I think they wanted to have the blue level 4 there. Maybe they don't have the red level 5 in hand.
Okay. It was an interesting... I'm so used to you just going like, get 2 memory here, evolve for 1, gain more memory, and like... Because if you go to Gaugamon there, you get it's actually like memory positive.
Yeah.
Like, or not memory positive, memory neutral, so the evolve, so...
But he took the level 4 blue instead of Gargamon with the memory boost, so I would have grabbed Gargamon because it's like one of the best cards in the deck. But
yeah,
we do different stuff, and I have probably like 6 cards in hand. Yes, 6.
So no memory,
but there is memory printing.
Yeah,
there and then here.
This is something else.
And now he gets to evolve for free to level 5.
Why is Galaxy like this? Why are you like this, stupid deck?
Why not? What's memory?
Memory is a concept.
Yeah, if this was Invisimon, it would have been really solid, but it was Galant X. It's still solid, but it can't get rid of my Jasmine.
Yeah.
And then Jasmine gets to go under the World 3.
World 3 indeed.
Yeah. But Galantman is protected at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's 14k. But this minus 15 lasts until your opponent's turn end. And I don't discard anything.
Okay, you don't use the... I was like, there should be the Sister Mont Blanc effect first.
Yeah. I didn't want to trash anything.
Yeah, no scramble used either. Oh.
Very well, but it can't touch my Alphamon yet. Which is kinda sad.
Yeah.
I would have brought out Lunamon and...
Suspended it? No.
Yeah.
But it doesn't still kill the...
it would be 70k.
No.
It starts 8.
Yes. Sorry, yeah.
And then Viramon, I would have evolved this back because...
Like, I don't really know why you would play this to the field. That's my, first... Like...
If I'm not just heartbreaking, I don't do that ever.
Yeah. And, like, it's something like I don't know. I don't want to be too, like, critical of other, like...
Yeah.
non-French plays, so... Or, like... It's... I don't know. But this is also, like, one of those matchups where I actually, like, know most of the, like, decks. Or, like, the play patterns, so...
Yeah. And if you are... I think he's kind of new to the deck.
Yeah,
so
that's actually also kind of true. So
And if you have no knowledge about the matchup, it can be hard.
Yeah.
Just getting Gargamon back to hand.
Yeah.
I guess she's now bringing up, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's time to bring that.
Now we will see some Galaxy shenanigans. Probably.
More Gargamons. Oh,
That was actually a really solid search.
Yeah.
I don't play that level 5
So
red, but
yeah. So. Oh, did he shortcut it?
how?
No. Okay. I'm not
He
sure.
just put the memory there
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. I somehow watched that he only like took one memory or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is just everyday.
I will use decoy.
It actually has decoy for that. Okay.
Yeah, it's red and black.
Okay.
And then he will...
Even more shenanigans. And it can evolve to anything.
Yeah.
So that's...
So my decoy was for nothing, and it was actually for the worst. Because now I can't play it back with my Lord National. But actually, it only stops scrambles in this deck. But here's another scramble. So,
Now it's invisible.
yeah, and I think he will get rid of my Omniax. Yeah. It's the wiser choice here.
Yeah.
Because he has unblock on unredirectable.
Oh, right. It's also unpredictable.
Yeah, and he's 13k with jamming, so...
Yeah. Well, technically, he's
10K,
he's less because...
Yeah,
because the fight happens with the level 5, not the invisible.
Yeah, it's impossible to remember. But most of the time you will have jamming, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But it's one of those things you should keep in mind, because the Invisimon checks the card, then goes to security, and then the security battle happens.
Yeah.
So the level 5 is the one fighting there. But as you said, most of the time you have jamming, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll play that for free, and is this...
There's a real lack of cool boys here. Yeah, everyone
it was so good timing. Yeah, and then...
And you have Omegamon under.
Yeah. But I don't have Omniax in hand anymore.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember how this goes. I just edited this. Now I should play the Omegamon out and have a blocker, but...
Does it really matter?
Yeah, I just scooped up because I had a really backward hand.
Yeah. And it wouldn't even like... But, well, you could...
Galantman would have popped my Omegamon there.
Yeah.
And then...
Then Invisimon would have checked the last one, but he wouldn't have... Well, if he has Omniax in hand, he wins.
Yeah.
Or Blitz Omni or something, but like,
Yeah.
we don't know about that. So Galaxy did collect the things in the end.
Yeah.
Somehow.
And I'm just starting with the last Guardian, and I'm finally seeing cool boys, like, early enough.
Yeah. There was a lack of cool boys in the early game.
It hurts. It hurts because I don't draw cards.
Yeah, you don't make it more memory efficient, you don't draw cards. Then you're actually losing cards from hand with every card almost every card you play. So.
Yeah.
Or you're going like card neutral with like Magnamon or something, so.
Yeah.
And it's a delayed card advantage, so,
Yeah.
or game, so. That's a lot of level 6 to the bottom, but level 3s... Getting level 3s in this deck is the, like... You need them.
If you don't see them, you can't do anything.
Or then you need to do shenanigans like last game where you're like, oh, here I go. But then even then he had like level 3.
Level 3 hard slam, yeah.
Whoa, hard slam all Alphamon at this point.
I think I did it just for the draw.
Yeah, probably.
Once again, it can't touch my...
I have seen this somewhere before.
It can't touch my Oryuken, but if he brought out the Lunamon, it would have touched my Oryuken also.
Yeah, and then he could have like... He would gain like 5 memory.
Yeah.
So he would
Be at 1.
keep the turn.
Yeah. And the memory boost would have He could have done.
And I think maybe it's easy to forget that like the medieval can suspend anything when that it also suspends something as part of that effect, and it can be anything on the field. So.
The best answer to medieval is medieval.
Yeah. Last turn, when you like slammed that Alphamon also, like if he could have gone to Invisimon with some like Galaxy shenanigans, that would have been like pretty devastating.
It seems like he does not have level 4s in hand.
Yeah, that is what it seems like. But just like thinking aloud, like if they have could gone to Invisimon, they could have like taken out the Alphamon, keep the turn probably, and like and then you would lose also reductions in your.
No, I'm just going wide.
Apparently, yeah.
Magnamons are so good in this point because they draw me cards even if like no matter how they leave the field.
Okay, we are slamming level 5s now.
So no level.
Yeah, so we are bricking on level 4. I don't know how this deck bricks on level 4s. It plays like 12 of them.
Yeah, 12.
So,
of course, I don't know his list, but like.
Yeah, but usually this has like 12 level 4s, and that's
8 level 3s and 12 level 4s.
Yeah, so.
And I'm just like.
Really don't know how you're like. It's really bad luck.
It should be the one level that you don't brick in.
Yeah.
Am I playing Lord? No, there's nothing to play with Lord.
I don't think
okay, just to have the extra throw there. Okay. And then probably popping Invisimon and swinging into Flaremon.
Yeah. That's devastating.
Yeah, now this is kind of my game at the moment. Of course, Galaxy could, if he ever draws. And...
What have I seen?
Well, we are just counting how much memory I'm going to get, and he pops my medieval. I have just 2 beautiful medievals on trash there.
Yeah, but like as you said, you have a good situation, but considering that your opponent has hard slam Invisimon twice and level 5 once, it's like yeah, like if you don't have a good situation at that point.
Yeah, it's not so surprising. Hey, once again, only one.
Oh my god.
I would so much I just want to get the serialized Omnimon. But I would need 2 of them, and I don't know, they probably cost like arm and a leg. And I don't have any extras. It would be really alarming if I had any extras.
Indeed.
This is a funny turn. I had 9 memories, then I had slam Alphamon Oruken and I get 6 memory back.
Oh. That's something.
Yeah. I did it just so I can, like, finish this game funny. Yes. Just hard slam with 60 memory.
Okay.
I like this kind of, like, bullshit.
That was a sad game from the Galaxy side. Galaxy doesn't break that hard, like most of the time, because if it gets like even one combo off or something, they draw so many cards that they usually have the second combo or like more search or something in hand. So like you need to find those initial couple of cards, then you usually like find everything after that, and then you have everything after that.
Yeah.
So well, at least we have a level 3 without any.
I don't agree with this play still. I would have just Digivolted it on a back.
Yeah. At least the search was good. So
yeah.
So that's something. And like, well, yeah, you don't. Here it gets deleted, but if you don't play anything that deletes it, you're like, then the Galaxy.
Yeah, then it would have been really like valuable.
Yeah. But now it's a little bit like.
It's kind of scary to play against Royal Knight because you just expect your board to be destroyed every turn.
Yeah.
But at least this.
But now there's at least some like really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Invisimon is... no, not Invisimon. Well, Mega Sidramon X will be also really good here.
Yeah.
Because getting rid of Omegamons like to the bottom of the deck is like one of the best.
It's the best way to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Kind of had to Digivolve to Gagamon first, but...
Yeah.
Still... Okay. It's not that sad when you have another one.
Yeah.
And now they will get the memory because there is enough sources.
Yeah.
And this will cost 1.
Yeah, and it can say that either one of these don't suspend.
Omegamon is stunned.
1 memory off.
Yeah, Scramble would have been really silly.
Delete the token.
It's really wise to delete the token because Omegamon is...
It's more, yeah, and it's more, Omegamon is more reduction.
Yeah. Lord Knuckle, yes.
No.
Onimon would have also been good, but if I have it in hand already, and this is 1 cost.
And now we have a... This is why you should get like you shouldn't get to Invisimon with an attack, so you can get Invisimon to because Invisimon from security here would have been really interesting.
Yeah, it would destroy GX.
No, it would have Digivolve it and destroy the one under it.
Yeah, true.
So it's like
it would have got
you lose like everything there.
Yeah,
because you don't get any more like cost reduction and like they get so much memory back, or like they get more memory for their turn actually.
Yeah.
Was there enough? No,
there was 7 cards.
Okay.
I didn't see it, I just remember it when I edited it like 2 hours ago.
The Gagamons haven't been that good here.
Yeah.
And again, like now we don't have the memory to get to level 6 that can attack.
Yeah.
And if you can...
Well, gun attacks with axe on the body is possible.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a possibility. Yeah, indeed.
Okay, swinging, but okay, there's jamming, and we knew what was the
we know what the top card was there, so...
Hexaploumon could be also really good here. Scramble...
And scramble into...
Hexaploumon, yeah.
That actually
so it will, one. Yeah, it will bottom the Cool Boy Adjust Blade.
Yeah.
It was kind of actually really good play there. So I hit the Glass Guardian, and if there is a Cool Boy, just get rid of the Cool Boy. And now I'm getting rid of the Hexaploumon.
Yeah. They can actually... Well, they can at least scramble here.
Yeah.
But it's probably scramble a level 4 on top, and...
You could scramble and like play the Lunamon and just take it back to hand.
I have to say, Sayo looks creepy from this angle and this art.
He really does. Oh
this will haunt my dreams for the next week. I can't watch this.
Oh my god.
Oh. This is...
Why does it look like that?
And I'm not sure if it's that creepy actually, like I would have it here in front of me, but like the angle and how we're watching this in the monitor just makes it look so creepy.
Yeah.
But back to the game.
Yeah, got Kabumon bottom deck stuff, and then I just played Medieval Galatmon to get rid of the Kabumon because it's 14k, so I can get rid of it with 2 suspended Digimon on field.
Yeah. 2 suspended Digimon that are not Medieval Galatmon.
Yeah. To be exact.
Yeah, because Medieval Galatmon doesn't count itself. Thank God.
And that's a good thing.
At least it has some restriction.
It would be nice if it started from 5k and then like it could count itself, because then you would need to choose if you want to Vortex or get the DP buff. Or Dilation buff.
Yeah. But here, this is like...
I'm not.
You're not using Medieval Glamon?
Interesting choice.
Why are we keeping Glamon in the back?
I don't know. I think he's just scared to play against Royal Knights.
Because like, I think you should bring Lunamon out, bounce the Lunamon to hand.
That can't attack, and then do your stuff.
Yeah, game.
Because you would have 2 memory more.
Yeah. And this stack cannot attack.
Yeah.
So these like shenanigans here are really not progressing that much.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know why did you use Medieval, because like...
I don't know.
Because they're not that much like...
I just get punished.
Yeah. So Medieval gets killed, and then Medieval gets to attack too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was poor choices from me to not to use that.
Well, maybe... I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure still that Lunamon should have been brought out, because then you could have maybe done even more and maybe leave you with way less
memory. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm once again ending the game with only one. Is this the second or third game? Third.
Yeah, this is the third one.
Yeah.
Because you finished one game with Omniax and one.
And lost the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the 16 memory play. How can I forget that? Yeah, it's 10k, so I can't get rid of it with just one.
You're like...
Yep.
But don't just one GX just kill it when it attacks?
It's one special.
Right. But there's... I don't think there's any like level 6 ace that does anything.
Yeah.
In these decks. So.
I don't think so. Yeah, that was game GG.
So for those who have watched all these videos, they know that Royal Knights won the weekly tournament.
Yeah. If you didn't watch the videos, now you know how the 2 previous videos end. Or 2 previous gameplay videos. There probably will be...
No. Well, yeah, there will be spoiler checks.
Yeah.
Spoiler check.
1 spoiler check.
Yeah,
yes.
1 spoiler check.
Does this come out on Wednesday?
Wednesday, yes.
So the next video will be deep dive to our Spring Cup.
I'm not sure if it's a deep dive or like it's some form of deck profile thing for our Spring Cup decks. Let's say that. I'm not sure if it's a deep dive or more like the same kind of thing we had for the nationals. So.
Yeah, it's deeper than our short lists, but not like.
Not like we're not going through like every iteration of the deck you can play and like stuff like that.
Yeah, deck profile might be the correct way to say that. But probably we will talk about stuff we have tried out and what's the conclusion.
And if either one of us wins the Spring Cup, we are going to do a deep dive deck profile. Of course.
Last year we didn't do it, even though I won because I didn't want a Mirage and nobody wanted to see Mirage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for watching. Oh, this was a kind of long video. Remember to like and subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, and check out Card Trader, and we will see you at the next video. Bye.